What is up, everybody? Welcome, Voyagers. My name is Ryan Neathawk. I am one of the admins for the Voyager Traders Facebook group. Here we go. We are, this is my first video, and we get a lot of the same questions, so I want to make some videos to try and help sort some things out. And one of the questions that we're about to get over the next week or so is going to be about interest, because it is coming up on that time of the month where we all get our interest payments. So but first of all, I want to give a shout out to everyone, especially Mike and Christian, he's not right here, but anyway, the other two admins, and also to all of the moderators and everyone that's helping put this keep this thing going. So but yeah, no, it's been awesome. Here's another little thing that I wanted to just touch on before we get into this interest payment stuff. But this is me. That's my NFT bull. VGX Heroes is actually turning out to be a much larger thing than I honestly ever imagined. I became a VGX hero way back when. I think I was number like 22 or something like that, and there's I think well over 400 right now. So it's much larger than I thought. I believe there's a solid chance that it might be part of the app at some point soon. I've heard things about some of the heroes being featured in like a Super Bowl ad. I have no, it's just bigger than I thought. So it's something that we want to start looking at in this group, because there's a lot of people here, and there's a lot of people that can contribute and have been, and a lot of you already are superheroes. So I'm just reading a question right here. Are VGX hero navigators or not? And the answer is no, they're not all navigators. There are some navigators, but not all of them. And when they say navigators, that's referring to the VLP tier, which is the top tier, 20,000 coins. But no, I don't even think you have to be in any of the tiers as of right now. So let's start by opening up Voyager. This is actually my phone. I keep crypto phone, and I keep my regular phone, but the crypto phone is the one I use. Because I'm not looking at it all day, first of all, so I don't carry it on me, but I also have Google Authenticator, which I would recommend you all set up. It's a safer way to keep the app on your phone. It prevents SIM swapping. I don't know all the details of it, honestly, but it's something that is recommended. So when you open up the app, the first thing that you see is all of these assets here. So Polkadot is one that pays interest. So real quick, you can click on assets. Assets is, let me open up this. Here's assets. So if you click on assets, it sorts at A to Z. Click it again, it'll go Z to A, and then click it one more time, and it puts your favorites at the top, which is kind of nice. If you scroll over a little bit, and click on market cap, that's also a nice way to look at it. So Bitcoin being the largest by market cap, then Ethereum, all the way down to your low market caps, like StormX and KNC. Scroll back to the top. We're going to scroll over further, and here is your APR interest. I'm going to click on that, and it's going to sort it from highest to lowest. So the highest that Voyager pays right now is 12% on Polkadot. It pays 9% on USDC, 7% on Voyager, 5 3/4 on Bitcoin. Now your next column over is your required monthly average. Actually, sorry, let's go back. APR interest. This is 12%, 12% per year. So you are not receiving 12% per month. You cannot take say you had 100 Polkadot coins, you're not going to get 12% on those for the month of whatever month, what is it, August. You're not going to get 12% on your coins in August. It's actually 1% because it's 12% divided by 12 months. So that's the first thing, because that's a big confusion point that I see a lot. The next most important part, though, is required monthly average. You need 20 Polkadot coins average for the month in order to receive interest. You could own, I'd have to actually do the math, 20 times 30. I'm ballparking it. It's possible to own, say, maybe 600 coins for one day, and you might have an average of 20 for the month, and you will receive interest. I've done that with Voyager in the past. I had it for, when I first got into it, just a short amount of time, and I still received interest. I think that was back when Voyager was only paying 3% or something like that. But anyway, so you need to hold an average of 20 for the month. So you could hold 20 for the month. You could hold, and it has to be at least. It can't be 19.99. It has to be 20 at least for the month. You could probably own 40. Oh, there goes our phone. You could probably own 40 for half the month. But personally, I always try to have a buffer, because it's just to make sure that I'm actually getting the interest. So if I was going to hold 40 for half the month, I'd probably hold like 45. Actually, I'm not much of a trader. I'm a hodler. I kind of buy and hold. So same with USDC and Voyager. So that's the first part of the interest. You're going to get 12% per year, and you need to have at least a minimum of 20. For Voyager, you can get 7% per year, and you need to hold at least 500. Now, there's another part to this interest, and that is you click on this guy up here, and you go down to, actually, let's click on crypto interest. This is just another spot where you can see all the interest, all the different coins. Kind of the same thing that we were just looking at, but it's worth noting. But another part, and sometimes there's some confusion on the bonus interest that you can get. Granted, this is all changing with the VLP launching very soon. By the 1st of September, it should be launching, which is going to change this entire thing, but I'm going to click on this anyway. And what this brings up is the promotions for the month. We'll come back to this August referral rush. Okay, so right now you can get a 1% interest APR boost on USDC, Bitcoin, and Ethereum when you hold 2,500 VGX in your Voyager portfolio. So what that means is, instead of getting 9% on USDC, you're getting 10, and instead of getting 5 3/4 on Bitcoin, you are getting 6.75% interest. So, same with Ethereum. So, there's your 9% on your USDC, and if you hold 2,500 Voyager tokens, you will get 10%. All right. So this is the lower end of my portfolio. But if we scroll all the way to the right, keep scrolling, what you're going to see is Matic. Polygon, we should say. All right. Polygon pays 5 1/4% interest, and your required monthly average is 100. So this is actually a good example. So what is our number again? 255 coins. Because what I want to do is show you real quick, and we're going to come back to that. So it's 5 1/4% interest. So for Matic, our interest is 0.0525 divided by 12 months times 255 coins is 1.11 Matic tokens times $1.58 is $1.76 in US. That's US dollars. So that'd be my little tiny interest payment for Matic. We could do, let's go back. Let's do another one for, let's do Voyager. So Voyager is 7% interest. So let's go 0.07 divided by 12 months times, let's say your Explorer. I think it's Explorer. I actually don't know all the tiers. I know Navigator and I think Adventurer, Explorer. Anyway, let's multiply it times 5,000 coins. Is 29 coins. So you'd get 29 coins at the first of the month if you hold 5,000 as an average daily balance. Also, you have to consider that some months have an extra day in them, some have less. So these are pretty these are semi-rough numbers, but they're close enough that you can use them. It should be fairly close to that. If you wanted, you could take this $29.16 and you can multiply it times the dollar value of Voyager right now, which is, ooh, this is one of my favorite things right now, because if we go over to if we go back to here and we look up VGX US dollar, there's my I'm not a charter, just so you know. Anyway, 387 0.07 divided by 12. So that's your monthly interest is going to be 0.0058333 times 5,000 is 29 coins times, what did I say, 387. It's $112 roughly. So just so you know, please don't take any of this as financial advice. Just because I'm talking about these interest rates doesn't mean these can't go to zero. You definitely need to do your own research and fully understand what you are buying into. But let's also go in here. There's a couple things in here that I'd like to show you as well. So there's your crypto interest. We saw that. Promotions. Let's come back to this right now. This is just helpful to know for you all. So right now, Voyager is running a promotion where for every 5 referrals you get, you will get $25 in VGX, and that is on top of your $25 per referral in Bitcoin. Offer ends 9/6/21. It's the first time I've noticed that. But anyway, the person signing up needs to deposit and trade at least $100. So in order to get that deal, so you'll get 20. That's right now 25 Voyager coins is a little less than $100 plus $125 in free Bitcoin. So not a bad deal if you got 5 friends that'll sign up. And when you're signing up your friends, click on refer a friend. And you can just copy this, but there it is, and there is my code right there, OIABD2, and I'm gonna put that right in the description in case you are looking for a referral code. So let's check out Aave for a second. So what we have here is my average daily balance is 1.81. The minimum required to get your 3% interest is 1, so we qualify. Let's click back. If we scroll all the way over, you're going to see that this other number, it's APR interest. This APR interest number here, this column here is how much you have received in interest since you started accruing interest on this coin. So so far I've received in total 0.33 of the graph, 0.75 of Polygon, and 0.003 of Aave. That is pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. It's pretty basic, but it's if you're not into interest calculations, and it could be a little bit more confusing. I tend to take it a few steps further, and I make spreadsheets. And if you wanted, I could actually show you something, because I'd like to actually calculate out if I held something for, like, say 1 year or 5 years. I like to see how much interest would accrue. Yeah, so again, thank you all, and please like and subscribe, and I will hopefully be back on soon. Have a great day.